Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bahrain Now. With me, your host, Bara Abdulla. We've got a great show coming up featuring great local talents, initiatives, and happenings from around the kingdom. So stay tuned. We'll be right back. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to a very artistic talk. You know, despite her young age, Talia is already an artist. So let's talk more into the art world she's into. Well, Talia, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. I'm kind of nervous since my first interview is going on national TV, but other than that, I'm doing okay. How are you?
You're doing amazing. For a
Thank
good
you.
start right now, you're doing fabulous, actually.
Thank you.
So now you've been pretty much in the art world for such a good world, I would say, and have a good time. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, I mean, I've always been really interested in art, like just watching the vibrant colors on my screen
Okay.
and just like indulging myself in art has always been a part of my life, but just like recently, like as recently as 2 years ago, I started
Yeah.
taking it seriously.
Okay.
Mostly because of anime, actually.
Oh, you watch anime? What's your favorite?
Don't ask me that. I can't answer that.
Naruto, One Piece, Death Note?
I'm not really into like the big three,
Okay.
but I like Attack on Titan. I'll just say
Attack
that
on
for now.
Titan's not
Yeah.
into the big three, but you went to the biggest.
Okay, yeah, I guess so.
All right,
Yeah.
so anime pretty much was your transition to taking art seriously.
Yeah.
So as you saw the artwork, which I totally understand, you know, being an anime fan myself since the 80s.
Yeah, I heard you did something with the creator of Naruto, and
Well, you know, we're going to get into that later on,
Okay.
definitely. Well, you remember.
Yeah.
Well, amazing, amazing. So now, as you've been doing art such a long time,
Yeah.
but then when you started watching anime, that's where you got things into really a
Yeah.
serious mode.
yeah, it was just because like watching the figures and the way that like all the characters had stories behind them. That's
Right.
kind of what I strove to do with my art.
Okay.
Like I would hope that people when they look at my art, they can like interpret it in any way they want to. I don't want it to be like one set thing.
Okay.
That's basically it.
Oh, you ever thought of doing your own manga, maybe?
Yes, that's
Okay.
like one of the biggest reasons I continued doing art. I'm really into concept art, which is like
Concept arts, okay.
character design.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm hoping to create a manga in the future. Like, I think I have the right idea, just I need to work on it more.
Okay, great. Did you start a manga by any chance? Or like, you know, it's in the progress or in the
No,
process? You're not
no.
yet, right?
Nothing big, just like, tiny projects. But
Okay.
yeah.
Okay, so now taking it seriously, do you think you want to take courses, master classes? You want to study something that will
Yeah.
enhance your ability?
The thing is with me is if somebody asks me to do something and I don't want to do it, I'm gonna put this off until like the very last second, and then I'm not gonna want to do it anymore.
Okay.
So yeah, I would love to take classes. It's just it depends on how seriously I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
I would hope that like I'm fully into it. Like right now, I feel like I'm in a good place with my art. But yeah, I'm gonna work on that.
Okay, so you have concept arts going on,
Yeah.
and more into character designs, and more into the anime side of things.
Yes.
Anything with K-pop maybe that you are being influenced with in your arts?
Not really, no.
Okay. Okay. So
I
it's
like-
J-pop.
No, but Asian people are just really good for creativity. Like I love drawing locally and Middle Eastern women. Actually, most of my art is like women. I just
Okay.
like it gives me a bigger scope for
Alright.
creativity and just imagination and
All right.
yeah.
And empowerment at the same
Yes,
time.
exactly.
Yeah, I love that. I love
Thank
that. Now, recently, not only that, as you took your art, the moment you were serious about it, and with anime and starting pretty much taking it in a different path, you entered the metaverse,
Yeah.
and you took your art as an NFT. So, why did you want to do it as a non-fungible token?
Actually, my parents brought up the idea.
Really?
I went along with it. I mean, it's a lot easier to sell your art and advertise it through NFTs, especially
Okay.
since like putting it in online galleries.
Right.
It's not as easy to be stolen through
Right.
NFTs
Right.
as it is through art galleries.
Okay.
And NFTs are like the future. Like you have to admit they're booming.
Okay.
So I thought it's a lot easier to put it out as an NFT and a lot more convenient for me.
Interesting. So when you took part of the NFT MENA exhibit that took part recently for the F1 openers, now how was that pretty much when you saw your art along with the other artists and all that and participating in the gallery? Did you feel like, oh my God, here's my art in the big screen? How did
Yeah,
you feel?
yeah, of course. I was pretty self-critical though. Like I didn't like the way it fit onto the screen.
Okay.
But it was an amazing experience, and I'm really grateful I got to do it. I got a lot of recognition from that.
Interesting.
Like people at school come up to me and tell me that like I'm the NFT girl.
The NFT girl.
It's a really big opportunity for me. I didn't think
Okay.
I'd take it this far with my art, but like thanks to my parents and a lot of support from Lena,
Okay.
yeah, I got to make it happen.
All right. So how did your parents support you with this?
My mom, especially like from a really young age, has been buying me all of these like art things. I think she recognized my age before my talents before I did. And my dad is really big with the metaverse and NFTs and
Really?
cryptocurrency and just everything digital.
Okay.
He's really good with IT.
Okay.
He taught me more about digital platforms, and that's how I actually got to discover using digital platforms as a way to express my creativity. My mom helped me so much. She was like, my parents are the foundation
Amazing.
of my art career. Most of my ideas stem from their support, buying me all of these things to like to do art. Yeah, I'm so thankful to them.
Oh, I mean, seeing your mom pretty much, at the exhibit and how she was so, with you.
Yeah, she was so adamant on me getting all of this like recognition.
You are lucky to have a mom like that. That's for sure.
I am.
That's for sure.
Yeah.
So now, as you see that your art is going more into the digital world, do you see that you're gonna pretty much focus your arts on a digital platform, or are you still gonna go?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I love traditional art, and I have so much respect for people who do traditional art. It's really hard to like get it right, because
Okay.
I don't know, it's really hard. There's no undo button, so
Right.
it's a lot harder. But digitally, I think I can, create my ideas better. It's a lot better for me to express my, what I'm thinking through digital art.
Okay.
And it's a lot easier, so I'm gonna focus on digital
Interesting.
art for now.
So have you ever considered as well with anime, but what about the video gaming scene right now with character designs?
Yeah.
Because that's what you do, right?
Yeah, part of the things I want to do in the future is like it revolves around video games. I want to
Okay.
do concept art or like specifically character design.
All right.
So I've been trying to get more into 3D art, and I'm not sure where to start. But for now, I'm just gonna focus on digital platforms and just like building on like character design and things like that. But I would love to do something for video games.
Okay, so when it comes to actually designing your stuff on digital platforms, is there certain equipment, certain softwares you use, or certain what brings your idea out there?
I use a digital platform called Infinite Painter.
Okay.
I have the premium version. Like the regular version is kind of restricting.
Okay.
I don't use anything special. Like I used to take my mom's iPad and I downloaded
Alright.
Procreate.
Good enough.
Yeah. It was okay. Like you can do digital art on any platform.
Okay.
You just need the right motivation, I guess.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I didn't think I would stick with digital art as long as I did. But all the tools that is provided with it
Okay.
helped a lot. Like the blurring tool, especially.
All right.
It's really good.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah.
And even with your artwork, pretty much it resembles you with the hairdo as well.
Oh, it
And
does.
Like, I saw
I
that.
actually
That's
dyed my
her.
hair. Yeah, I dyed my hair based off of a character from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Oh,
Jolene.
wow.
Yeah.
You watched that too?
Kinda, yeah. I have
Okay.
a friend who's really big on it.
Okay,
Yeah.
amazing. So now, as you said yourself, at this age, you got your art on the NFT platforms. Was it OpenSea? What platform did you have your NFT on?
It was OpenSea, I think.
Okay.
I'm not sure you're gonna have
As
to talk about
OpenSea? Yeah,
to my
everybody's
dad.
on OpenSea right now for the time being, but pretty
Yeah.
much there are other platforms that took place, NFT Basel or Prism, or even Binance NFT is pretty much big on having artists here at the MENA.
I would love to indulge in this conversation, but I have no idea what you're talking about. So.
That's where your dad comes in.
Yeah.
That's where your dad comes in. So, but still, you see it as a digital art as you want to pursue that, whether it's in the video gaming world or the production or even anime. If you would have the chance to work for a studio just to learn their art, which anime you want to be part of or which game? Well, let's start with an anime.
Oof, that's hard. Okay.
Really?
Which
Okay.
anime? I mean, it depends on the style they're doing.
Okay.
Like I've been trying to work on my anime style because I started with realism, and it's kind of hard to transition from that to anime style.
Okay.
But which anime? I don't know.
You mentioned Attack on Titans.
Yeah,
but I
I'm
don't know if
thinking
that
Attack on
was.
Titan
Yeah.
or JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
JoJo Bizarre's
Like
Adventure.
the art style is just so good. It's so cool.
It's bizarrely great.
Yeah, yeah, it
That's
is.
what it is. It's a bizarre adventure. What about a video game? If there was a chance for you to create concept art and characters for a video game, what game would that be?
I'm not big on video games,
Okay.
but if I say Minecraft, is that basic?
Minecraft.
Like,
Okay.
there's not much you can do with Minecraft since it's just pixel art.
Yeah.
But you know, I can add on to their foundation.
Well, I'm sure you can. Even now today, you can actually do that. I mean, amazingly enough, you would.
You can make Minecraft characters on any platform. Like websites are designed just for that.
Okay.
But I'm hoping to like go more into the interior. I don't know.
All right.
Focus on actual characters or designs within the game.
Interesting. Now, as you entered the NFT world and all of that, and do you see yourself, you're going to do more of it? You want to indulge more into that world?
Yeah, definitely. I'm thinking of creating a collection. I'm not sure where that's going right now, but
Okay.
the NFTs already minted for the exhibition are up on there.
Yes.
Hoping to add more to that.
Okay.
It's currently called Aniverse,
Huh, Anyverse, okay.
inspired by anime.
All right.
Yeah, hoping to continue with that.
Okay, great. So pretty much that's the digital world and heading with that. But do you see yourself building a career as an artist?
That's the plan, yeah. Somebody in the hall told me that I'm probably going to transition from like just wanting to do anime or just wanting to do arts like to something bigger, like I don't know,
Okay.
design, something like that. But I don't know. I feel like art is something that I'm truly passionate for, and I don't see myself changing career paths unless I really need to. Like I can definitely support myself with art, like with the skills I have right now and the future that I can build on. Yeah, art is definitely somewhere in my future.
Okay. Any university you want to indulge yourself into? A
I
certain
mean,
class?
I'm gonna say Oxford for my mom.
Oxford for the mother, sure.
Or
Yes.
Harvard. But I'm in 9th grade. I don't know anything yet.
Okay. Like, because you've been saying anime a lot and you've been indulging with that. Would Japan or Akihabara be a place you want to go to?
Definitely. Or even Tokyo Akihabara is like the central of
Yes.
anime. Yeah. There are like a lot of figure stores in there, and I really want to go visit.
Okay.
My mom promised to take me before like my anime phase dies down. But yeah, definitely I want to go to Japan. It's so advanced too. Like you can do just about anything there. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, and what's even happening here, even when it comes to the anime scene and artists in Bahrain, there is a fair good amount of people who pretty much have a good skill when it comes to producing characters and concept designs. So do you see the scene, the artistic scene, in what you're interested in? Is it pretty much mature here in Bahrain, or do you think it needs more?
By mature, do you mean as in, is it like present?
Is it present? Do people like see awareness in it? Or do you think there's still like this kind of art needs more exposure and awareness?
It does, but like it's not on demand in Bahrain, or like definitely not in Middle Eastern countries as much as, like in other parts of Asia. Or like just around the world. I think Bahrain or the Middle East is not looking for anime art specifically, but there are lots of people who are, looking for those kind of people who they can like relate to.
True.
That's why I got into art, so I can provide like not a safe haven, but I'm gonna say a gateway for other people who want to get into art or like anime art. And as like a Bahraini 14-year-old high schooler, I don't know. Yeah.
You're 14?
Yeah.
Wow, that's amazing.
Thank you. I don't know. I hope to inspire other people or other anime fanatics.
Apparently, maybe you did. You never know that. And the thing is, when it comes to the anime scene right now, even between Bahrain, Saudi, and the UAE, even Kuwait, for what I understand, and Egypt, it seems that there is a growing market, especially in Saudi Arabia right now, when they have the MISC Foundation and they have what they call the manga production.
Yeah, didn't they have like a Comic-Con?
They had several, and not only that, they're pretty much hosting a lot, and now collaboration with Bahraini artists and Bahraini scenes. It seems like people like yourself will have a good pickup very soon.
I hope so.
So hold on to that skill. You never know, it's gonna come very handy. It's like, oh, where is Talia?
Yeah.
She did NFT, right? We need her right now.
Oh,
for character designs and all of that. It was amazing because already we have artists who have done arts for games like Tekken or King of Fighters, and Amanda Girl who did for actually an SK game. And then you have Tekken by a Saudi designer who did the Saudi character himself.
The Tekken art style is so cool. Like, I want to like incorporate my anime art style with like some sort of realism. I'm not sure I'm gonna achieve that, but like
it's gonna happen.
Gonna try. Yeah,
Definitely.
it's gonna happen.
You're gonna reach out to that.
I'll try.
That's amazing. So now, if you're gonna leave us with a few words and advice or something you want to say to your viewers, what would that be?
Probably have the right motivation.
Okay.
If you're doing art just to be the best at it, you're doing something wrong.
Okay.
My motivation is to just, you know, do what makes me happy. I love art. It makes me happy. That's why I'm
Okay.
doing it. Like, don't you have a motivation for what you do?
Totally. Totally. Listening to stories like yours is my motivation.
Thank you so much.
That's for sure.
But you know, you can have a motivation in everything you do. You can take into account that motivation with everything you achieve. It just follows you around. So don't have the wrong motivation and then regret it later. I'm teaching myself that right now, like trying not to get jealous when I see like a 12-year-old prodigy better than me. Or I don't know, yeah.
No, that's actually very legit. Well, Talia, this has been a very interesting,
This was so fun.
you know, an eye-opening of a talk. Thank you so much.
you.
And I think we're going to have you back again when you pretty much got picked up by some of the AAA companies or anime studios. So, oh, Talia, yes, the person who brought you so-and-so, the new character in Marvel. It's Talia.
That's a big one.
Well, this has been a great delight. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having
pretty
me.
much looking forward to see more of your work, maybe on a new NFT platform.
I hope so. I'll keep you guys updated.
Oh, please do. Please do. Most definitely. Thank you so much for joining us right here on Bahrain Now.
Thank you.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, keep yourself motivated, especially in the art world. All that took place in an interview with Talia right here on Bahrain Now.
The Bahrain Red Crescent Society has started distributing aid for the coming holy month of Ramadan to more than 4,000 families in 73 cities and villages around Bahrain.
We are starting since last week, from Sunday last week, that we are distributing the donation to our family registration families, which one is this year it is coming around 1,700. We start when the corona is last 2 years ago. We keep the people are coming with their car. They are not coming out of their car. And we reach our target, which one it was dreamed, that we are keeping the people stay not more than 2 minutes 30 seconds when they are reaching the Red Crescent till they go out. We would like to thank all of our volunteers. We want to thank also the riders, which they are since last year they are with us. And we would like to thank the Bahrain TV for it. We are giving rice, we are giving sugar, we are giving, food item which when the families they are needed during Ramadan. We have the oil, we have the tomato paste, we have so many. Well, I cannot remember exactly, but the bag it is around 36 dinar, 700 fils it is coming.
I like it very much because I saw the people are happy that everybody is helping them. Even it's a bit help, but they are very happy.
Our job actually is to support the society outside to prevent any crowded and any stacks to the road, and to be the movement is very smooth. When the people's coming taking his materials, just it will be maybe 2 seconds or less than 2 seconds. And our team is doing the needful for the traffic to be very smooth. And thank you very much.
Well, everyone, I hope you all enjoyed that episode as much as I did. Don't forget to reach out to us on our social media accounts shown below, and stay tuned for more happenings right here on Bahrain Now. I'm Bara Abdulla. Till next time, Bahrain, goodbye and God bless.